Listen up. You better take your piss stop and protect your human babies. Because Satan is loose. Oh, yeah. And remember, to be or not to be. We saw champagne and bullets, so you know what that means.
Show with Nick Crow and take a boat with speed to hitting cruise control. J-Man, Big Paul, and the beautiful June. Gonna take you from the groove all the way to the room. Renegades and Street Fighter help to blow off steam. Just a sucker punch the odd life for Timothy Green. Shot with Birdemic, how we staying alive. They call him a badass and he's on the line. Cranking 88 minutes cause they cool as ice. Cause the bad Jim Vonnie looking kinda nice. Paul and June getting literal, Jason is getting laid. June is making sure all the monkey shots getting paid. They're just a bunch of movies while they're making the grade. Here's a real question for you, how did this get made?
Hello, people of Earth! And hello, people of Portland! We are on our final tour stop of the Beefcake Tour. That's right. We originally came out on the road as the Doppelganger Tour, but due to our selection of films, it has become the Beefcake Tour. And tonight, well, we are talking about what some people call the worst movie ever made. You might have watched Champagne and Bullets. You might have watched Road to Revenge. And some of you might have watched GetEven. Interesting. A smattering of applause for each one. Here's what I'll say. Champagne and Bullets is the version that you probably should watch if you like excessive nudity. GetEven is the one that you should watch if you like a more violent death of your main bad guy. Wait, what? He made it more violent and then toned it down? Yes. We'll get into all the nitty-gritty of how each version is different, but let's just break down what this movie is, okay? This movie, according to IMDb, says 2 cops are fired after being set up by the corrupt boss, who then gets appointed as a judge, but secretly heads a satanic cult. After his wife is killed by the cult, one of the cops is determined to bring the cult down. IMDb does not fuck around with their synopsises. They just straight out spoil the movie. The wife gets killed with 20 minutes left of the film. This movie was self-funded. This movie was released in 1993. Reshoots happened after. Well, again, we'll talk about it. It's the first time I can tell you, though, we found out some information about the director, the writer, the producer, the lead actor, and the musician of the film, John De Hart, from LinkedIn. Yes. According to LinkedIn, he is the CEO of production company. He is an actor, he's a singer, he's a writer, he's a producer. He is a licensed attorney. He is a real estate broker and a building contractor. And, in his own words, good at all of the above. That is what we know. He is still alive. And he does say that he has a script for Champagne and Bullets 2. But he won't make it. Because you all think it's funny. And it was made as a serious fucking film. He also says he won't make it because Cindy has passed. So he does not want to does not want to make a movie without her because, then he can't convince somebody else to get naked for 90% of the movie. It's a very hard job as you get older and older. I don't know what to say about this movie. I was afraid of it. Then I fell in love with it. And then it's left me with I'm in it. I'm still in it to this moment. I'm like, what did I watch? I don't know. We're going to break it down here tonight. But first, let me introduce my co-host. Please welcome to the stage, Mr. Jason Mantzoukas!
What's up, jerks? Yes, Portland, let's go! Let's go! It ends here tonight! Last night of the tour! We'll all be dead before dawn!
Jason, June often says this, and I think about it a lot. We've been doing this show for a very long time.
A shatteringly long time.
I have never heard of this movie.
Zero knowledge of this ... masterpiece? I mean, what did I watch?
This movie was given to me by Michael Weber, a great screenwriter, wrote 500
the Disaster Artist?
What?
The
Yes,
Disaster
Disaster Artist. Yes, he's recommended 2 movies. He uses his movie selection very sparingly. Yes, Giorgio, the Pavarotti movie, gave us that.
Incredible.
Then right before the tour, he goes, "I think I got one for you." Champagne and book.
I think I got one. Here's the thing, Weber, if you're listening, you know you got one for us. Wow.
This was a gift. It was the last film that we picked, and we called an audible in the middle of the tour. Like, fuck it. Champagne and Bullets is going to Portland.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I have never. This is a Pantheon movie for me. This is one of those ones that I know when I open my app, my notes are just chaos.
I absolutely went bonkers for this film.
Yes!
On the flight today.
Oh, you told me.
It was.
You told me there was nudity in the movie. I started it on the same flight, and in my head I said, Paul said there's nudity. The minute there's nudity, I'll switch it to something else. 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes. I was like, wow, this movie is incredible. I need to wait to enjoy it in the comfort of my own hotel room.
It never stopped. I just fast forwarded. I was like, ding, ding, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. 10. Like, I hit 10 seconds so many times. Like, still?
Oh, the bathtub scene is, I believe, 13 minutes long.
I was like,
let's get her out here. We got it.
And now, our next co-host, who has been so gracious to join us on this tour. She is the co-host of the Deep Dive podcast. She is the author of a book to help you small talk better. Please welcome to the stage, Jessica St. Clair.
Hi, guys! Yeah! Woo!
Be careful, you didn't stretch.
Yes!
I will say, Jess, knowing that you were watching this today brought me joy. Because I was like, I cannot wait just to hear where you're at with this film.
I want to know every one of your thoughts about this movie and what you maybe even can imagine its plot is.
This is what I'll tell you. Paul starts apologizing for this movie about 5 days ago. He's like, the movie, it's got some weird themes. And I'm like, what kind of weird themes? He's like, I'm going to look for a different version for you. And I'm like,
I did
what?
send Jess a different version.
He's like, this has a little less,
It's funny. You treat Jess like your dad treated you.
Yeah.
Creating a version of the movie that's safe for her to interact with.
So I'm like, well, surely this version, GetEven, is got to be nothing, no naughty bits. What was the original like?
Oh,
Because this is so fucked up. Get Even was so fucked up.
okay. Champagne and Bullets is, I didn't watch the version you watched. I'm gonna guess it's 100 times more fucked up. Based simply on the absolute insanity that I saw put to celluloid.
I have all the differences. I'll just give you this. So, Champagne and Bullets runs 99 minutes. Road to Revenge, 75.
Oh,
Get
wow.
Even, 90. So, all
I
right,
would have
so,
rather the other shorter one.
well, the Road to Revenge was hard to find, although some of you found it. It is, I mean, Get Even is the one that most people have watched.
Oh.
Okay, Champagne and Bullets is like the newest version.
I see. An uncut
newest?
version.
Yes.
What do you mean the newest?
All right, so
This is new?
this
guy-
film was originally edited as Champagne and Bullets in 16 millimeter, but never released. Okay.
This movie definitely feels like something that would be played at a bachelor party in the 80s.
I guess.
Right?
Unlike the two other cuts, this one contains the full Shakespeare soliloquy.
Holy shit. Oh,
What?
I watched that.
What?
Yeah,
watched
me
that,
too.
and it is
What
it is
the
madness
fuck?
inducing.
It is wild. It also has, as Jason already referenced, the full bathtub.
There's
The
scene.
bathtub
more?
scene, I'm not kidding, the bathtub scene is easily 13
But
minutes
it
long.
felt, the one that I watched felt like it was 36 hours
the
long.
movie, I believe that the movie is simply a sales device for an album of absolutely incredible songs.
Oh, man.
The true gift of this movie are these songs.
Now, Jason, here's what Jess saw that we didn't see. Okay. This is the most notorious cut. It has more comic relief with John's lost soul, Pinky, the black belt poodle.
Okay, wait.
Wait,
There was,
what are
okay,
you
hold on,
talking-
hold on. There's one scene with a poodle.
Yep, okay.
Wait.
And I did write down, this poodle has more talent than anyone in this film.
Whoa.
This poodle's jumping off the screen. I mean, really.
Okay, so
it
I don't
also-
think we saw
But it didn't
anything
come
with a
back.
poodle.
No poodle.
I didn't see any poodle.
I got a lot of poodle clips we can watch.
Had I
It-
dissociated? When I got done watching this movie, I was so fucked up that I was in like a dissociative state. I ate a king-size Snickers, and then I just started scrolling and I searched Sorority Rush videos on TikTok, and I watched it for like an hour and a half, and my husband...
Did you think that was the movie?
I thought... that was the only thing I thought could like
wash it out.
offset it or wash it out.
This is the thing. This movie has
It
invaded our
it
minds.
changes you.
And it is antibiotic resistant. We will have this movie
want it in
forever. It's in all of us.
I
it's
don't
in
want it
Well-
in
This
me.
is an It Follows scenario.
No!
It's just
It is
it's
attached.
here.
Now, I will say one other thing. Get Even, the version that Jess watched, also includes a martial arts sequence that was shot in 2007.
You guys
Wait.
missed what?
That's 20 years later?
And what
Wait, is
1990
Rick in it?
Okay, yes. And what's so crazy is 20 years later, you'd think, oh, has he aged a lot? He seems just as weak.
Yes.
20 years later, he's just like,
I mean,
he was
swiping at the back.
He was 49 or 50 years old at the time of filming.
a very cool age.
Yes.
very
and then-
Very
vibrant.
cool age.
Very
and even if he was a
sexual.
few years older, that would be cool too.
Yeah, it would be.
And
Prime of
he
his
is-
life.
And he was 65 for the
Gross.
reshoots.
We can all agree that's gross.
Now, I will also point out that his love interest was 34 at the time. Now, the other thing I will say, and the biggest difference between Champagne and Bullets and Get Even is the end death of the bad guy.
Can I understand something? Who is releasing these new versions? Was anybody asking for it?
I will show you. It is John De Hart. John De Hart. There he is.
Divorce quick. You can get a quick divorce from him.
He
That's
does everything.
He's a straight up lawyer. I have to say, hearing that, I'm like, good for him. Like, this guy he's got rizz. He's got rizz.
Well, I do want you to look at this. When someone tried to troll John De Hart, lawyer, on his website, this is what you get back. This is picture 2. Chad Brooks writes, I once got double-crossed by my boss, who was secretly the head of a satanic cult, and I needed some help. John knew how to handle it. He's also a great singer. And John De Hart writes back, profoundly intuitive, Chad.
I love this guy.
He gets it.
He does get it. He gets it in that he doesn't get it,
Yeah.
and he doesn't give a fuck.
He doesn't give a fuck. He's tucking that sweat jacket into the sweatpants.
He's straight up.
Everything gets tucked in.
He got married in a white tracksuit.
What?
That
You
is
got-
a man
You gotta
What?
get married.
who's got rizz.
I mean, there's just too many notes.
He's
I
got
do this thing now where I dictate the notes, and it's absolute. I'm looking at them. They are chaos. They
no,
are
even
just.
if you didn't, I wrote them down. Mine make no sense.
Oh, I mean, I was writing down so much. I was like, I think I have to stop at a certain point. But the opening sequence, when 3 cops surround like a small trailer, and they're like, oh, fuck, we're outnumbered. No, you're not.
Yeah.
You're exactly numbered.
They're also wearing silk black jackets that look like they're the pink ladies from Greece.
Yeah.
That say LAPD. And they're like, take cover. They're literally walking in like plain sight up to the
my
trailer.
They're not hidden at all.
My favorite thing is that their boss, I believe his name is Normad, their boss is wearing transition lenses on his sunglasses. So
The whole movie. He's
Yes.
wearing them in the courtroom.
And it was shocking because at first you're like, oh, he's a cop, he's wearing the dark glasses. And then after Huck gets shot, regular glasses. I'm like, oh, I don't want to see this guy's eyes.
Yeah. My dad has those transition shades, and it really upsets people. It upsets people to just see you in sunglasses and then not.
Yeah, it's too
You
shocking.
can't trust a man.
No. And by the way, great storytelling.
Yeah.
We understand right away. Don't trust
We
a man.
don't
in
trust
tra-
Untrustworthy.
Yeah.
Untrustworthy. And yet somehow he becomes a judge.
A
Can
judge.
What is that
cops get
trajectory?
promoted? Well, obviously, John De Hart,
Oh, he must know.
he did it. I mean, he became from actor to
I would
lawyer.
believe that he could become a judge right
I believe
now.
he was a lawyer who became an actor. And then
also-
stayed a lawyer.
And I love that when Cindy comes back, Cindy, right?
Cindy.
Yeah.
When Cindy comes back, she's like, are you still an actor? And he said, I'm trying to audition. And I'm like, still? He's acting as if he's like 29 in the
know.
movie.
He is a police. There's one line in the movie where Cindy goes back to her parents' house. The parents want to reject her because she's been in a satanic cult. And, and she's like, I'm not letting that guy in there. And he goes, Dad, he was a cop, and now he drives a limo. I'm like, that's
Like,
not.
that's a bad
Yeah, that's a bad
trajectory.
I just want to get this out straight away right now.
Okay.
Cindy is part of a cult that kills a human baby. There is no coming back from that.
But he keeps saying
He
to
keeps-
her,
It's fine.
don't
it's
worry.
Fine. It's fine.
We're gonna
Don't
work
worry
through
about
it.
Okay.
Fine. You'll get past it. It's
you
fine.
can't get past it.
He doesn't register an ounce of shock.
He has
concern.
no reaction to it. And you see it in flashback, and then she goes, a human
A
baby.
human baby. Also,
Yeah.
the movie doesn't understand film language at all. We see the whole thing in flashback.
We
but
know
the
it's a human baby.
The movie doesn't act like that's her telling him. She tells him that story out loud when we come back from the flashback.
Yeah.
I was like, that's not how we do this.
Let's take a look at the devil worship scene. Clip 4.
This really did haunt me. It makes
This
me feel
is so
sick.
crazy.
About the other night, those guys in the bar.
He loves a
I
hard
do
tug.
know them. They're members of a cult of devil worshippers. The crowd I got into, they started getting involved in a coven. I just kind of fell into it.
Now that's acting.
I just love her to put on a bra.
You want to put her in a bra?
I do.
Interesting.
I need her in something a little more supportive. Oh,
There's
here's
the
that
baby.
baby.
We need
This
to
is
find that child.
Go with Satan.
This isn't right. Who put their baby in this
Right?
movie?
Love you, Satan. Satan lives.
Oh, the
Who
baby's like
does
the baby. I
this?
wish I could hold that baby. I'll save you.
I love that the altar just has 666.
Yeah.
Very much like we went to Party City, got some 666. The upside down. Oh, I guess it's an upside down cross. All right, so there it is. All right, so this is the satanic cult, and I will say that Cindy does jump out and say stop. That's a
Like very
save the
late
cat.
after this.
Yeah. She
late.
waits for that baby to get all the way to the altar
Let's
before
be
she
clear.
says anything.
She's part of this infanticide, full stop.
100%. And
She
you
is
don't
guilty.
bounce back from it. You
By
just
the way,
don't.
you said like who might put their baby up for this role? Like, hey, we're casting for a baby to be murdered, and somebody's like, oh, we'll give it to John. He's a good lawyer. We'll give him our baby. I'll tell you one person he didn't cast as his love interest, which is his girlfriend,
Who was his girlfriend?
the nun. And
God bless.
John did say.
Oh, no. He's
John
a
did
maniac.
say that when she saw the bathtub scene, she broke up with him.
This guy is a hero. He is America's hero.
I mean, what
The
a
balls on
fucking
this guy.
boss move.
The balls on this guy.
She doesn't even know it's in there. She had to see what the. I mean, like.
He didn't.
What?
Respect.
Yeah, so, look.
Wow. And that poor nun, she was as bad as actor as he
Oh,
was.
I mean, that was a rough.
If not worse, that was a rough. But you know what? It makes sense because you're thinking to yourself, Jesus, why is this nun even in this movie?
Yeah.
And why are they giving
Who
us
knows?
such a long scene with her?
When the nun goes, but you have to drive me back to the hospital.
Why?
He's at his dead wife's grave.
He said, I'd rather spend a little time
Well,
with Cindy.
she's bringing him to see, spoiler alert, his dead wife is alive!
How humiliating is that?
Oh, man.
She has to deliver her boyfriend to Cindy and those boobs.
Yes.
Not knowing that they just earlier that morning shot a 16-hour soap fest.
Yeah, oh my God.
In that tub.
Here's a little PSA for everybody. You can't fuck in water like that that's full of that soapy shit.
That pH she's going to get.
She's getting a UTI that's going to last a month.
Big
My
time.
guy, you're an idiot.
Big time.
Now, I will say, who came up with the plan to fake Cindy's death? Was it the EMT drivers?
Yes. Yes, she says she woke up in the ambulance and they take her away to protect her life so that the bad guys in the satanic cult
Think she's dead.
think she's dead.
But now,
But who
meanwhile,
was working behind the scenes to help protect her? We never really.
The
she just
cops
said
are
they
in on it.
wouldn't
Here.
tell me. They wouldn't let me tell you.
and he did no research himself. That means he never identified her body
Nope.
as her husband. That's a given.
Yeah.
Like he went through a lot. By the way, this whole movie probably takes place in 8 days.
Yeah.
He meets his ex-girlfriend.
And he has like easily 14 all leather outfits in the course of that 8 days.
Oh.
At least.
I mean, I want to get into
All of it. We haven't
Any of it.
talked about Huck Finley at all, which
All
is
right.
To be honest, that character
I don't-
disturbed me more.
that character. I felt like that is the point of view character for the movie.
Yes.
It felt to me like the movie only makes sense if it's taking place in his mind,
Agreed.
in his broken mind.
And I felt like, I don't know if the actor was losing his mind throughout the filming, but it felt there was a lot of improv going on.
a lot.
Taking it moment to moment. I felt like he thought he was in a David Mamet play.
No, I think he thought he was Dennis Hopper in
Yes.
Apocalypse Now.
Yes.
I mean, there are moments when John is watching him, and it looks like he's smiling, like, "Oh, this is going to be good." Like that whole scene where he's like, "You don't know Hamlet. You don't know Hamlet," and John's like,
Who?
And then he's like, I'm so mad at you. I'm like,
Tell
well,
him the thing that Hamlet wrote. What?
By the way, the fact that John De Hart is auditioning with his to be or not to be monologue, which has a cut in it, right? One of the benefits of that monologue is no cutting, right? Like,
well, also the cut is to just a slightly different angle of himself. The movie foundationally doesn't understand the idea of coverage. So there are multiple scenes in which the person talking isn't shown because they've not shot that person.
Like in The Waiter. When the waiter comes, they're having a whole conversation with somebody you never see.
What about the scene where in the foreground all you hear is someone pushing phone buttons? as if someone's holding up a receiver to the microphone. There's so many. The mix is so crazy in this movie. There are the foregrounded stuff is always the soundtrack.
Yes.
And the ambient Foley work, the crunching, the chewing.
I don't know if it's Foley work either, like the fountain, which I also had a feeling that they shot all of this in like a sad apartment building, like an empty apartment building.
Every
this is
location.
the Mexican restaurant, and then they just put a fountain in there.
You're telling me a judge, his office is a windowless, artless, nothing of a box.
Yeah.
I believe that every room in John's house was used for this movie.
Yeah.
I mean, that bar is not a bar. That is his garage, and he clearly collects video games.
Yes.
Because that's 1993. He's got old-ass video games. You never see the other side of the bar. And then later on, when they're at another place, I'm like, oh, that's just the bar.
That's the bar
they
again.
Flipped it. Yeah.
Can we talk about why... First of all, that they're wearing cowboy outfits, because I'm from Los Angeles, and I don't see anybody say, I'm fixing to have you a drink or get you a drink.
By the way, when they revealed that it was LA, I was like, huh?
I found it thrilling. I found it thrilling to be like, why are they doing cowboy shit? Why? And then when everybody in the bar begs him to sing, and then he sings, I'm going to say a 7-minute song. And I'm not kidding. He looked with panic in his eyes.
He looks like
delivers a performance that is transcendent, that is better than Whitney Houston singing of the national anthem. It's absolutely transporting.
And his neck and his head are moving as one column. He's so uncomfortable. I've never seen a man more uncomfortable in his own body.
And it's clearly a song that he has written that he knows the words to, but it feels like someone's like, if you fuck up one word of this song that you don't know any of the words to, we will kill a human baby.
This was the moment. This was the moment where I most felt like this was a Will Forte character.
Yes.
Like, this is some sort of cutscene from MacGruber, right?
Yes.
Let's watch clip 1, the shimmy, shimmy, shake.
Wow.
Or, sorry, the shimmy slide.
The shimmy slide, okay.
Cindy's mom is also an unsung hero.
Okay, can we pause for a second? Can we pause for a second? Cindy's mom wears that outfit only. She wears that outfit to her daughter's funeral, I believe.
Also, who goes to a bar where there's just full nudity, women dancing with their mom?
With their mom.
Wait, hold on, but wait.
And there's a child there?
Hold on. Just think about when you hear the shimmy slide, you want to take off all your clothes.
Yeah.
Like that's,
You do.
That is a song that makes you go hot.
Yeah, gets
now
you
this
loose.
mom has one of my favorite lines of the whole movie. She goes, I'll be right back. I got a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
And you know
She's just
what?
going to come right back in 35 seconds.
I believe her, though. I believe she's fucking busy.
Yeah, she's
What has she
busy.
got going on? All right, so here is the shimmy slide. Here we go.
Different location.
Oh,
Goblet
God.
of wine, too big.
Oh, my God.
no.
I mean, this leather
Oh, my
is
God.
next level.
That fireplace is in his living room.
Yeah. Yes.
Totally.
Yes.
Grooving to the tune, stomping for some more. That's when my eyes catch
He's so
you.
scared.
My heart begins to sing. Oh,
It's his movie. He's so scared to be in his own movie.
In his mind, this was gonna be the like Ghostbusters. We're gonna call like this was gonna be the theme.
Oh yeah, and they have a whole dance that goes with it. It was gonna sweep the nation. By the way, the song is a banger. The song, I mean, I would kill for somebody to do a cover of this. Please let Chapel Roan do a cover of this song.
He is mystified that the Shimmy Slide did not become a huge hit. He has said that.
No, but the joke is on us.
Yes.
Because on YouTube, people are obsessed with the Shimmy Slide. He has won.
Oh,
well,
He hath won.
As he should.
Yes, I agree.
As he should. This is what we deserve, America. We did this to ourselves. Right? This whole tour has been somehow about the manosphere, I believe, and toxic masculinity.
Yeah, yeah.
I do want to bring up this thing, because this is great. During this scene, John is fucked up on pain meds because his back was so seized up. It was actually fucked throughout of most of production.
That makes sense why he can't move
I get
his
it.
spinal column.
Now I feel bad. As someone who has also experienced lower back pain, I understand. So now I feel
that
bad.
poor thing.
But no, but I mean, then don't shoot this. He looks like he is fucked up on pain meds. Like that. Like, of course he's scared out of his mind. He doesn't know where he is. And he's directing himself. I'm making this movie? Well, I'm just directing it, right? No, you're acting in it too.
Dot.
What?
A red dot's about to appear on his forehead.
Yeah.
I just imagine him, I imagine him waking up and saying, John, you got to get the set. What? Set?
What?
I'm a lawyer. No, you're directing a movie.
No, you have to go to set downstairs.
Yeah.
Set. You have to go to set
We're all
down in the
down.
basement.
Craft service is already set up, John. Get up.
Well, at least I'm only directing it. No, you're acting in it too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
I am.
what?
At least I'm not singing all the songs. You are singing all the songs.
In real time.
Well-
I honestly would believe that they had a boombox playing the soundtrack while they acted.
100% yes. And the performances are better for it. I will fuck to this soundtrack. Mark my words, Portland. And I want you to too. Tonight, I demand that Portland fuck to this music.
Oh, God.
Now, Jason, though, when you finish fucking, you always say, "Adiosi, Bella Lugosi."
Yeah, I do.
Can
I just do another one? Cindy, your eyes they're incredible. They're still the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen. Still? I haven't seen more beautiful. Every one of his lines are so weird.
They're so weird.
When he says the pleasure is all mine at the end of a scene, that's not been the setup. It's wild.
All I want to talk about is the court scene in the beginning when these two guys are getting framed as drug addicts. There are words in here that I'm shocked by. The Normad, when Normad says they were in front of a panderer's vehicle with a myriad of paint on it. What?
I believe that's like a van that's got like some art on the side.
Just say it's got a
Buffalo Bill van vibe.
And
right?
then the way
rubs the lotion on its skin.
No.
Well, we found out on this
This
tour
shit-
that Jess is
don't-
afraid of Silence of the Lambs, so do not.
Specifically, that voice
No,
is
no.
apparently quite
Okay.
triggering.
We did this. We already did this.
I know,
MoveOn.org.
it
We
came
did
up
it. It's
organically.
no, it
It
didn't.
came up
And don't
organically.
bring it back.
It came up
Not a funny bit.
organically.
That's
Now-
not funny.
The way that
Don't.
Normad describes them as drug addicts is so he's like, I saw him take his left hand
Why did
and
he-
push it on his nostril, and then the right hand held
He
the.
created a miniature straw.
Yes, out of a matchbook. He
with
rolled a
which
matchbook.
to sniff up the drugs. Why did we have to hear that monologue?
I mean, it was a monologue of like the slowest details. It was as if this movie was for the visually impaired, but it was like, oh, this is wonderful. He's walking us through the scene. But we don't need all that because he's testifying about cops to cops
that all know what doing drugs are.
Yes.
It
It's
is.
so it makes no sense, and thank God, right? I'm gonna say this, in the first 15 or so minutes, I must have checked the runtime 10 times, right? And was like, it's only been 5 minutes, it's only been 10 minutes.
Yes.
And then this happened, and for the rest of the movie, I was like, I'm in, baby. When they bail Huck Finn out, and that whole scene unfolds, and then our guy Rick tags it with, here's a quarter, buy yourself a personality. I was like, I'm in. I don't know why. And the rest of the movie sailed by.
Yeah.
I
You're
was,
right.
oh.
Best
You're
clip
right.
2. Just let's watch that for a second.
Sign right here, ma'am.
Now look, he's thinking about how he's going to say it.
Well, howdy do to
He's like,
ma'am.
Now here's Huck Finn,
I
Lee.
just want to say one thing.
Finney.
From a personal observation, that the accommodations here, I don't know, they just suck.
Just
I
get out
feel
of here.
really uncomfortable
See, real
around
soon
him.
on the street, hopefully.
Yeah.
Huh?
Hey, here's a quarter. Buy yourself a personality.
Oh, wait a second.
And then they just hang on the back of the
And
cop.
then they just wander out.
Huck. I do want to get back to Huck because Huck,
Wow.
to me, is such a wild card. He talks to a Native American statue.
That is with him at each of his locations. It's at home with him, it's outside with him. It's wherever he is, that statue or whatever is with him.
I was shocked, and he's talking. He is from the. At first, we're like, okay, he's upset that Normad has framed him.
Sure.
That's why he's a live wire. But then we realize, oh, he's not
Well,
a
he's
live
upset,
wire.
I think, because Normad first got him shot.
Right.
Didn't care because
Right?
they didn't cover him, although they were just in a field. There was
Yeah.
no way, honestly, justice for Normad because what could he do? There
Justice for the guy that killed a baby? What are you talking? This is a Satanist
has
who murdered
to.
a baby. This
He's
is how we got
got
Trump.
to.
This is how we got a second Trump. Because you're rooting for Norman.
Normad, hey, look, when you run a satanic church, you gotta do some stuff. You
It's
just
still
gotta.
church, I guess.
It is, and it provides community. But yeah, he's pissed at Normad fine. But then what we're realizing is it is like the heart of darkness. He's starting to lose it. He thinks everyone nailed his wife.
When
The
he says
wife-
that,
God.
my wife is banging all my friends. I'm like, first of all, you're married? That has not been established. Nor, we haven't, it's hard to lay
I'm not
down.
rooting for this guy at all. He belongs in jail.
Yeah. No, he belongs in an insane asylum.
But
actually, that's
his,
true.
his scene with Alex
His wife?
ex-wife?
is his
I
ex-wife.
thought she was fantastic.
She was great.
She's doing phenomenal beat
It
to
was
moment to moment work. And I do feel like I have a feeling that John had them all over to kind of workshop some of these scenes before because they
Yeah.
really felt like lived in.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah, it felt like they were really living with these characters.
Yeah, really living
you know?
with the
Like
characters.
Daniel Day-Lewis becoming a cobbler.
Right. But why we have to cut in the middle of that fight to just a TV screen with static on it. And like also she's standing in front of the TV or what, but there's shadow puppets on his face through the entire
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
The lighting of it, they would just set a light up and then just fucking let it rip.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Just one light.
Well, I mean, look, I think they have one microphone too because when the judge who is kicking them off of the force, he's mic'd when the camera's on him.
Far away, though,
But
yeah.
when they're on the other ones, he is not mic'd.
Correct.
So they didn't either did they
Yep.
not shoot both sides? I don't understand.
No, they could not do any coverage, either audio or video whatsoever. The same thing happens with Benny, the waiter at the restaurant.
Yeah, poor
Wow.
Well, this
Wow.
is what I love about this, and I guess you can compare this movie to The Room, right? Tommy Wiseau. And I think what I love about movies like this is it does also show how these men view themselves. Like,
Yes.
oh, I'm the guy they love when I tell jokes. Women want to fuck me.
The two
They-
jokes
oh,
he tells in the restaurant are so disturbing.
I wrote it down. I mean, well, we have the scene. I mean, why not? This is a movie that we got to play scenes on. Clip 3.
So I got a position joke
This
for
is
you.
for sure
Very
shot in
attractive
his
young
breakfast
lady.
nook.
Goes
In
to the
his
doctor
his
for a
house in
checkup.
Marina
The
Del Rey.
doctor says, hey, you got a disrobe. She says, I'm very shy. Can we turn the lights off? He says, okay. He turns the lights off. She takes her clothes off and she says, doctor, where should I put them? He says, right over here on top of mine.
I love that he referred to that in the setup as a
I got
position
another one
joke.
for you, Ben.
I've got a
Another doctor
position joke
Pick
for
on
you.
Dr. Day.
What?
This guy with a duck
I don't
on
think
his
we
head, he goes to the
classify
doctor,
jokes
the
like
doctor
that.
says, can I help you? The duck says, yeah, get this guy off my ass.
And then she has to laugh at it.
You always have a good job.
Look at, she deserves an Academy Award.
She
What
does.
do you do, Ben? You join
I'm not kidding.
No, she's amazing because she looks like she is in love with him. Here's what I love. After he tells that doctor joke, and I think it's after he tells the one about the duck, he goes, quite a profession.
Incredible. Doctor's quite a profession. He's got throwaway lines like that throughout that are just
Like quite a
phenomenal.
profession. Like it's like, well, you know, and it is a true story. Quite a profession. Quite a profession.
Here's the other one that he has that I was like, scrambled my brain. He goes, how about we drink to new beginnings? Let's hope they never end. Wait a minute.
What?
Now hang on. I really want to examine that. Let's hope new beginnings never end.
They have to.
I think that if to
Well, I
be
think he
successful at this, the beginning can't be persistent.
Well, but here's what I think. Midway through the movie, I wrote down, this isn't an action movie. This is a romance.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
This is a
This
straight
is a
up
love story.
Yes.
It is. And you know, now I'm thinking about it. I actually think this pairing makes sense. Because if you are somebody who participated, even unwillingly, in the murder of a baby, who is going to take you in
Right?
and accept you for
Not
that?
only take you in and accept you, but take you in and accept you immediately.
Right. Is a guy like this.
This guy, he is unfazed when she says that they killed a human baby.
Right. So in a lot of ways, this May-December romance makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I was laughing at the guy named Scar. And
That
I'll
poor
tell you
thing.
why. You know, one guy's named Snake, the other guy's named Scar. Now, I assume that Scar got the scar because he's a bad guy, he's done some stuff. When do you make that transition of the name? That's what I kept on thinking
Right.
about. When do you become Scar? Is it like
Well, he has a
was
big, giant
Ralph?
scar.
Well, but I'm saying, was he Ralph until that one
Yeah,
bad
I
fight?
think so, for sure.
And then you used to go like, don't call me Ralph anymore. Now I don't know why I went down. This movie opened my brain to thoughts I've never really. I was
It's like
what
doing
you-
acid. I really feel like we all did ketamine.
Yes.
And,
What
and
you're-
we're seeing and making connections that we weren't able to before.
I really
What I
went. I
think
was like,
is
yeah.
interesting and what you're getting at is that every single character could be the lead of this movie, including Scar, including Sideburns guy.
Well, I did do some research on Scar. And I found out that he did do double duty as wardrobe.
Incredible. So he sourced all the leather.
He also felt like, because scene to scene, his scar is a little different. And I feel like someone handed him like an eyeliner and said, have at it, just try
Right.
to make it like last night.
Just do
it. Because sometimes it's,
Well,
Okay.
these guys are. The other thing I like about this movie, too, is like, these guys, everyone's drinking a beer.
Yeah.
Always.
Always.
There's
They're
beer.
men.
That's what men do.
You're right.
Even the little kid at the strip club is drinking a beer. That little kid who narcs on the strip club. First of all, it's an arcade bar.
Why? Why did they start
That
stripping?
Rick sings an 8-minute country western song, and then a woman comes out and strips. Now there's a child who's been drinking a beer, and the child who's been drinking a beer is outraged at the strip club.
As she should be.
But doesn't her
to
mom
borrow
say-
the phone and calls the cops?
And doesn't her mom say, well, I've seen worse stuff in your bedroom?
Yes.
Like, what?
Yes. What
did
is this
you
movie?
see? By the way,
I
it reminds me that John De Hart, when he comes into that bar scene, that woman leaves. She goes, I got a lot of stuff going on. She leaves her beer there, and he just takes a sip of her beer.
Yeah.
Before his is brought to him by Huck, who says, beer friend. Like, that's the other thing. Huck is doing, like we said, improv
Oh, yeah.
out the ass. And I kind of love it.
Oh, he's giving a performance that is at least keeping us like off balance and guessing because Rick is his character is stoic. I think he thinks he's doing like a Clint Eastwood type of dirty Harry kind of guy. But when this whole scene leads up to he sings the song. It's the strip club. The kid calls the cops. The bad guys show up. They try and capture and kidnap Cindy, and Huck and Rick beat the shit out of the guys clumsily.
Like a Six Flags stunt show. It's like
Worse.
Batman Forever, live, every day, every 45 minutes.
They don't make any contact
Zero.
with the other person's body. The amount of women who are slapped should have upset me, but it didn't because they're never hurt.
Yeah.
They're just like, slap, don't do that. Slap, I said I love you, slap.
I mean, they say the word bitch in this movie all the time. Like, got that bitch
This will be in my men's
down.
studies class for sure. We're going to be studying this.
We get at this point afterwards to the first Rick and Cindy sex scene, which I just want to read my stream of consciousness reaction to. Okay? This is how it occurred to me in the room earlier today, talking into my phone while watching. Okay. The first thing is, it says, please tell me there's a soundtrack for this on an app. Okay, next. They are in real time undressing each other clumsily. She's biting his shoulder. Does his shirt never come off? He's doing the Ice Cube down the right leg thing, seduction thing. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this movie, question mark? Now it's like a Cinemax movie, question mark, but worse, ... somehow, ... inexplicably? That's me. Imagine you're in the room next door. And you hear me
Going,
screaming
whoa, whoa, whoa,
these
whoa, whoa.
words, stoned in my hotel room.
Oh. Poor Cindy.
Watching her come in for a kiss, she did something I've never seen on screen before, which is open her mouth. She comes over like,
Oh, yeah.
like Pac-Man.
Yes.
She fucking Pac-Man's
She's
him.
ready for it.
Yep. It is a wide berth.
But I will
also-
say, she doesn't seem like whatever they have, like I feel like...
I don't see the disgust that
Yes,
we should see.
Right, exactly.
So either they did have some chemistry, which is disgusting,
Right.
or she's the best actress in the world. Either way, justice
I'm
for
on it.
Cindy. She's fabulous.
By the way, I just saw in my notes, after giving him all this props for the Shimmy Slide, he didn't write it.
Who did? Is it a cover?
He said he bought the rights to it and put his voice on it. So maybe he really didn't know the
Great.
lyrics.
I love it. Absolutely fantastic. This movie's, I can't, I'm jumping ahead so much, but I can't recommend this movie enough because so much of what we are talking about, so many of the scenes are undone by music that is so present, so forward. In the Huck and his ex-wife scene, it is as if someone has opened up the drum option in a Casio keyboard and is just doing this. It is abject chaos on the soundtrack in a way that is so crazy and wild that I would believe if an 8th grader had made it, you know? It felt...
Yeah, because we all got one of those keyboards
Yeah.
in eighth, sixth grade, and your mother would be like, "Shut the fuck up! I'm
And it's
gonna
like
throw that
cymbal,
fucking
cymbal,
Casio
bongo,
keyboard
bongo,
away."
bongo, bongo, bongo,
Bum,
cymbal,
bum.
cymbal, 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 bongo, 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 hi-hat, bass drum, snare drum, bongo, 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 bongo. That's what it is. The whole, we'll have them put it in right now so that you can hear it while you're listening to the podcast, how intrusive and competitive it is to have this level of nonsense drumming happening.
I love that scene because he goes, "You didn't care when you were at the Beverly Center," which is like a mid-tier mall.
It's a gross mall.
Yeah,
it's a gross mall.
Oh, yeah.
And
While
he's-
you were at the Nordstrom rack.
Yeah.
He's like buying all that stuff. I'm like, on a cop's salary?
Well,
Like,
if his buddy moves out and all that is left is that futon
Yeah.
and that one TV,
Also,
That's all he has. That's all
these
he owns.
guys, imagine a world. And again, I think this movie imagines that these are younger people. Imagine a world in which two men in their 60s are roommates after having been cops for only 7 years. So that means Rick became a cop when he was in his 40s.
Which is hard to do just to pass the physical
Yeah.
requirements.
Now, hang on.
Well,
Somebody could do it, I bet.
He's not running around. He's not running too fast.
I mean, I bet if you, worked at it.
Yeah.
You could probably do it.
It's such a wild it's a wild turn of events because the fact that guy becomes a judge, as if that's the trajectory of cops. It's like, you kiss the boss's ass, you'll become a judge.
Yeah.
I loved it. I loved it. And it's also absolutely clear that when he's a judge, his judge's robes are the priest's robes
Yes.
from the funeral
Okay.
and the wedding.
Because I thought, is that like when they cut your hair? They put a robe, maybe they ran over
It's
to the
so
No,
salon.
I
tight.
believe it's
so
the priest's
tight. Yes, it
wardrobe.
is.
Yeah.
It's tight around the collar like that.
Tight. You can't afford a judge's robe
And
at
yet
Party City.
he was going to preside over the trial of Huck. We had a trial in this movie. Huck goes to jail.
Twice. Huck
And-
goes to jail twice.
And when he's there, drinks all the fucking cleaning fluid.
Bleach. Rick says, yeah, you did the bleach thing. And then he goes, you did that bleach thing. What?
You survive
What
that?
do you mean? Drag bleach?
You can't
Tried to
survive it.
commit suicide? What are you talking about? Huck is in rough shape. And then because of this, he is just free? Because he attempts to unalive himself, he becomes free.
And he's allowed
He gets-
to just smoke in his bed.
He gets to go home. He's cool. His voice is fine.
Yeah.
Are you leaving?
I was going to go into
Are
the
you
crowd.
mad at us?
I
I was
get
going
it.
to go. I was going to go out here.
It's been a long week.
Can we get house lights, please? Can we get full
All right.
house lights?
Woo!
I realize I never go to the front row for questions, but I see you
Oh,
have
boy.
a great notebook full of very nice handwriting. All right, what's your name?
Elaine.
Okay, and what's your question?
Okay, I want to go back to the henchman scar with that.
Yes.
with his with his eyeliner scar. So this movie came out in 1993. The Lion King came out in 1994.
Wow.
I love this.
Wow, making connections. See what
Do
I
you
mean?
think-
We're all on
I would-
ketamine. We're making connections.
I would love it.
We're
This
seeing
is,
the clockwork elves.
This is
okay?
Carl Jung's collective unconscious.
Yes. Okay.
So yeah, do you think that Scar from Lion King was inspired by Scar from?
Yes.
Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely
yes.
And I believe John, what's his name, has a great. If
great
we thought
case.
that I would believe he would have sued Disney by now, if there was any truth to that.
But you could see the animators at Pixar getting a copy of this somehow.
Yeah.
I love it. All right, yes, your name, your question.
My name is Amelia. Why was every woman in the wedding scene wearing a white dress?
Great question.
I believe
Great
that they
question.
were like, we're not sure who's going to get married, so everybody wear a wedding dress. Or Scar, who did wardrobe, showed up with just all wedding dresses. And they were like, he was like, I didn't understand
know.
the assignment.
John, you didn't call me back. You
Yeah.
took those pills and then you went to sleep, and nobody let me know what we needed for the day.
Allegedly.
I blame Scar. Scar should have
Yeah.
gotten everybody different outfits. Yes, your name, your question.
Well, actually, my name's Rodney. Looking at the hat, I'm surprised the hats haven't come up yet. So they're just black hats from like a truck stop that they colored over with a magic marker,
They
right?
did.
Yeah.
You're right.
They definitely are.
God
Again,
bless.
that's Scar doing a lot with a little. You know,
Oh, yeah. I'm sure he was given $0 except for, I think he had a pretty sizable leather budget.
but also flexible leather, like track pants.
Like a
meets
pleather.
yeah, pleather.
Well,
Okay, yes.
he vacillates between like a sweatsuit type of look, always tucked in, and just top to bottom leather. But not in a leather daddy kind of way, in like a blousy leather 80s kind
Yeah.
of way.
Keep it loose. Everyone wants to see their leather loose.
It feels like all of it is like from a woman's closet in Aspen in 1987.
Absolutely.
That's where all
They got
the
this-
leather came from.
Everything came from an estate sale.
Yes.
Yes, your name, your question.
My name is Jenna. Did John De Hart sleep with Huck's wife? Because methinks he doth protest too much.
Oh, is
wow.
that Hamlet? Is that Hamlet's writing? Are you quoting Hamlet's writing?
Wonderful callback.
Right?
I really don't think, I really believe that he is a stand-up guy.
I do too.
And a good friend, but his friend is clearly having a nervous breakdown, and he can't shut up about those fucking wedding plans. He shows up, and his friend is clearly lost his mind. He is having a psychotic break, and he's like, hope to see you on Sunday.
Even before that, he's like, how come you can't be happy for me that Cindy and I are back together?
Yeah.
And I was like, my dude, Huck is losing his mind.
Huck
He's having
Huck
a
has
psychic
dyed his
break.
hair.
He drank bleach.
Yes, he drank bleach.
That's a cry for
cry for help.
He has dyed his hair. He is in a pool with women in bikinis talking about, and he says Israelites in a way that I've never heard it said.
Israelites.
Like-
He says Israelites.
Israelites.
What's up with why is their hair dyed red? Why?
Because Huck Finn.
Oh, because of Huck Finn?
Yeah.
The whole thing, I felt like that was his pitch. That was that
Oh,
actor's pitch was like, what if it's a whole Huck Finn thing?
Well, get ready, Jason.
Oh, boy.
Because John was fucked up on pain pills. He was not able to be at that pool scene.
Oh, no.
And didn't know what that scene was until he saw it in the dailies and said he was quite surprised.
Incredible.
That's incredible.
It's
Yes.
so good. Everything you're telling us, Paul, is so good.
I'm now
amazing.
thinking that actor who's done all of this work, but he's probably been like, more supporting roles.
Oh,
this
yeah.
was his chance to flex his dramatic muscles.
Everyone here is making an acting reel.
Yes.
Like they're all like, this is going to get me to the next level.
Yeah.
And you know what? They were right. Your name?
Alex.
Your question?
I wanted to know if you noticed at the end of the scene where they're having sex after the wedding, he puts like a champagne glass on the side table, but he like
Hold
is
on,
fumbling
wait,
around,
say
and
it
then a
again?
hand grabs it.
Say it again.
Okay,
So a hand grabs the champagne. You see the hand. How many times do you think he dropped the champagne before they said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna grab it"?
So he went to go put it on a side table, but then somebody grabs it before he puts it down. So it's like somebody. This is like my favorite.
A random
story.
hand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Another person's hand comes in?
My friend worked. My friend was an AD. Worked on Lifetime movies. Worked with a very famous actress, and every time they would say cut, she would drop whatever she was holding in her hand.
That's a diva move.
Yeah. And so they always had to make sure that they didn't call cut until something was down or they had someone underneath her with like a blanket to catch the things.
Like a big pool net?
Yeah, and I do feel like that's like you're right. I think that glass broke many times. By the way, we didn't talk about the strip scene on the night of the wedding.
Incredible stuff. The whole wedding is crazy. I mean, I could talk about that forever. The bathtub scene is deserving of at least an hour of our time, Portland.
First of all, is that his bathtub, his real bathtub? If
And why
not-
is it a nautical theme?
Yeah.
Why is there a genuine nautical theme? There's like a fishing net behind him on the wall and all this crap. Also, he keeps trying to feed her champagne from a glass awkwardly. There's a second glass there. Pour her own champagne.
I am in the lower balcony.
Woo!
What do you have? What's your name? What's your question?
Christina, it's more of a comment about Normad. I read an interview with John De Hart where they asked him what's up with the name Normad, and he said it was a typo, that it was meant to be Norman.
Amazing.
Wow. Incredible stuff. Incredible
They couldn't afford the
stuff.
whiteout to make the fix. All right, yes, your name, your question.
I'm Scott. So, did you notice that when Huck was ironing his jeans, he put Budweiser on them to get the creases out?
What?
That's a good tip.
And why?
You gotta
good
do
tip.
that, especially if it's raw denim.
If
it's Japanese salvage denim, you gotta soak it in beer.
If you are two men in your 60s living together, you don't want to come home and see your bro pantsless ironing. Like that's every night for them. He's just pantsless.
By the way, I will say beer on jeans. I'm sure you can find a TikTok that tells you to do that.
Oh, I'm
Michelob
certain.
Ultra, that's the one that you got to use.
You
Don't
shouldn't be
use it.
washing your denim. You should just be soaking it in a hoppy IPA.
Yes, your name, your question.
Ryan. Less of a question, more. You guys missed out on Winghauser's greatest credit, which is that he's Cole Hauser's father.
Oh, wow.
And that's why he looks right. Because I was thinking about that. I was like, yes, you have it. Yes.
Also, his de-escalation method when being with his ex-wife is spit in her face.
That's tough.
Well, you know what? She was asking for that alimony. I mean, by the way, how
What
much
about when she has
alimony
her
is she
boobs
getting?
out and she said, and you never knew what to do with these?
Yes!
What does she say? Something like that?
That is what she says.
No,
When
I
she
didn't
rips
know
her
it.
own shirt off to frame him.
I don't know,
She's
but
You never knew what to do with these either.
Either.
I will
Either.
say that rang false to me.
What?
You feel
I
like
don't know
Huck
if
knew his
women are
way
like,
around
you
it?
don't know how to
He knows
use my
what's going on
breasts.
in the bedroom?
You don't know how to use these.
You know what? Every woman wants her boobs to be used in the right way. It's what we dream of as little girls. Someday, a man's gonna come along and know how to use these and show me how they
And you
should
spend all
be.
that time being like, oh, I can't wait till I have usable boobs. I can't wait till I've got usable boobs.
Who's got the question?
So you guys didn't talk about one of my favorite lines of the movie, and he uses it a few times, so I think he wanted it to be the catchphrase. In the bar, someone says, ready to get hurt, and our hero says, not a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he says that about hell. I'll see you in hell. And he says, not a problem. What does that mean?
Yeah.
What does that mean? I will be in hell and I'm cool with it?
Not a problem. I'll get there.
That's
I'll
the
get
coolest-
there when I'm good and damn ready.
He's
I thought
cool in all situations.
He is.
back row of the balcony, last row, first row.
Wait. Are they also
right.
wearing costumes?
What?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Great costumes. Great costumes up here. We got some great costumes. All right, who's going to ask a question? All right. Hi.
Such a pleasure. Was I the only one? So first, I listened to the end of a little bit of a director's commentary on the film. I don't know if you were aware of this.
No.
He talks about how he's such a method actor, the whole history of theater, which makes me wonder, was he actually falling asleep in the bathtub scene when Cindy was earning like Academy Award after Academy Award?
I think what we can take away from this movie is back meds are fucking serious.
I loved it in multiple scenes. He's kind of like
they're just like, John, don't go under the water. John's under the water.
12-hour days are a bitch. All right, another back row. Gentlemen, how are you? What's your name?
Hi, I'm Garrett. Two things. Wings Hauser actually passed away on March 15th.
Oh.
And then I know none of you are necessarily financial advisors.
How do you know that?
John's
How do you know
a
that,
lot of things.
Garrett?
We could have a lot of things too.
How do you know that?
In this tumultuous economy, do you recommend taking my gas bill, my electric bill, my landlord, shooting it, and then flushing it down the toilet?
Yes. Yes.
Do it.
That is efficiency at work.
Yes.
We are getting efficient in this government, and we got to shoot all of our bills.
It was the tiniest gun, too,
Oh, it's
wasn't
like a tiny little
And
derringer.
it wasn't working. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when a gun clicks and nothing comes out, we're out of bullets. He would go click,
Wait,
click.
what are you saying?
What?
What have you heard?
But it felt like there was a malfunction in this toy gun.
Yes, because
he would go
it probably only has 2 bullets in
Yeah.
it. And he has like a bunch of shit. He's got too many bills.
He has so many bills.
Thank God he expended all the bullets on those bills because when his ex-wife came over, he would have shot her.
Now, we talked about did, maybe Pixar see this film and title one of their characters Scar, but he did say this is supposed to be a surrealist movie. All right, it was shot a year before Pulp Fiction, and he believes it's kind of the inspiration for Pulp Fiction.
What?
Of course.
That's what I'm saying.
I see. We all see it.
He also says, but really, where he takes inspiration is from Clockwork Orange.
Of course, we all see that. This is Kubrickian in its intensity and its scintillating analysis of violence.
The government killed Kennedy. That's what's hidden in this movie. All the clues are there. Just like Kubrick's The Shining said that we faked the moon landing, this showed that we killed Kennedy. Here's the rub. The movie is based on a true story. Sean was a limo driver, and one of his routine clients was a young 20-year-old. One night she started crying and confessed that she had been witness to a satanic cult in Riverside County where a baby was sacrificed.
No, what are you talking about?
Not wanting to push her for more details, since she was so distraught, he figured he would ask her some other time. A week after her confession, she was dead.
Whoa!
From a motorcycle accident, which he suspects was homicide. The police labeled it an accident, but John believed it was deliberate. So he put out an award for any information. And that prompted the police to raid his home, believing he was responsible.
Oh my God!
So not only does he not solve this murder, he
gets framed.
He becomes a person of interest?
And that is...
Wow.
Now, obviously, there are a lot of people out there that have different opinions about this movie, but now it is time for us to hear a second opinion.
Is there more softcore porn in this one? Huck was dying, but now he's in contempt and drinking beer. So Shimmy Slide in cowboy gear, sex in the bath, and covens that aren't great with children. Another shot for the poet who thinks you look good in that thong. Fake your death and save your change, 'cause we're saving up for new personality. Recording bad sound while these people get down. So thankful this movie is streaming. I'll be your polyester puppet. I give this movie 5 stars, champagne and bullets.
Amazing! What's her name?
What's your name?
Oh, my name's Jane.
Amazing, give it up.
Oh, you know what I'm mad I forgot to do? I wanted to, like they do a lot in the Satanist scene, there will be just like an off-camera like, we love you, Satan.
Yeah.
I wanted to just pepper that in throughout the show. We love you, Satan. We love you, Satan. It's just so casual.
We love you, Satan.
Well, I'll tell you this much. This is an interesting one. There are no reviews for this movie on Amazon.
Really?
So there are no reviews for any of the 3 versions?
I guess maybe this version. There are 4 total reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. None of them are 5 stars. So we've kind of pulled these from different spots. This one is from Cooper Steve 67 and wrote, would have given this 10 stars if I could have heard the conversation at the restaurant over the chewing.
It's incredible. The chewing and the song are so loud.
And then says Wings Hauser is lovable as Huck, but obviously Brad Pitt used it for inspiration in 12 Monkeys.
Yes. Very much feels that way.
Ends his review by saying, the bail bond scene was very informative. There were more paperwork instructions given by the bail bondsman than I ever got when my family was in trouble.
Wow. Because that's true. There was a very long scene, if you remember. He's like, we have to duplicate this.
Yeah.
We got to sign here. Hold on a second. More signings.
From conceptual editing, this is written, I've been and I am a mainstream film editor.
Flex.
Since 1985, I've viewed this film, Road to Revenge, more than once. Each time has been better. John De Hart, Wings Hauser, and William Smith give magnificent performance. The message is good over evil, and it's delivered in a surrealist style. This is a stand-up film that is character-driven with substance and good continuity. This movie is worth seeing over and over. You'll come away with something new each time. I am one of the many that really appreciate the work. If you check the rating votes, you'll see that every lady voted gave it 10 stars.
Wait, what?
I happen to be a man.
This is
but
John.
Yeah, this might be
This
a joke.
is John. I think that's John.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it is.
I think
it
it's
for
John.
sure is because of the use of the word surrealist.
Yeah, it's
Because
John.
he thinks it's a surrealist tone poem.
If you haven't seen this movie, you might need to die.
By the way, thank God we watched it.
And then this one also from Letterboxd, from Chive Onion. Apparently you can just make a movie.
Yeah. Yes.
And that's what's so inspiring about it. Yes.
I mean, like, shame on us for not doing it.
Yeah.
150%.
He said, self-finance. He said he could have retired 3 times over if he would have just not made the
done
movie.
this?
Yeah. Jason, what do you want to plug?
Oh, I don't want to plug. I still have things to talk about in this movie.
Oh, yeah, of course. By the way, I didn't ask the question that we...
How about when they go to her parents' house and they're so mean to Cindy, right? They're so mean to her, and she's acting like that she was caught smoking. She was caught killing a baby. Her parents are right. She's bad.
Oh, wait. I remembered a moment that I want to talk about at the end when they're making the big drug deal. This is a drug deal that's going to change the game. The guy, he's like, well, we're going to have a long relationship if you figure out how to get more of this. And then the guy's calls his supplier to say it's good. He goes, you speak English in my house. What? Why are we taking this stand?
How about after Cindy's killed, when there's a whole scene that takes place between Huck and Rick where Rick is just hitting a heavy bag. Rick's just like, bam, bam, bam. And it's so loud. It's as loud in the mix as the chewing sounds.
Here's a fun fact about John De Hart. Not a fan of action films.
Boy, he would have thought. He would have studied them. Maybe that's why some of the connective tissue is missing in this movie.
This was meant to be his demo reel that would have launched his acting career because he was tired of never being cast as a lead.
The tub sex scene.
Oh,
they go back to sex twice. They go back to fucking twice. And there is, let me be clear, in that scene, a song that is being sung that has an extensive spoken word portion of the song.
See, I didn't see that. I saw the shorter version.
Oh,
I'm missing it. I'm going to go back and
you're
revisit.
Worse for it. It's so good.
I'll go around the horn here. Do you recommend this movie?
100% yes. I cannot recommend this enough. This is, if you haven't seen this but you're listening to the episode, this is in the realm of the Miami Connection. This is in the realm of Birdemic.
This is really one of the greats.
This is absolutely phenomenal. Samurai Cop, didn't we? That one
absolutely.
we recently did that felt very homemade.
And Scar is in Samurai Cop.
Is he?
Yep.
Fuck yeah. As Scar? Is he Scar in everything? The Scariverse?
I love the Scarverse. Jess?
I'm different. I've changed, and I don't know if it's a good thing.
I mean, at the end of this tour, how do you feel?
I feel unwell. I mean,
will you do a breakdown of this tour on the deep dive?
I hate to give men more of a platform than these last 5 movies have been given, but no, here's the thing. this movie takes you on a journey. You hate that you're watching it, and then you realize that he lives in all of us.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
We are pursuing
and he's
this.
braver than any of us have ever been to put your art out
I
there.
would love you to interview him.
What?
On the deep dive.
Honestly?
It would be fantastic.
Bless him. Bless him for taking the risk and giving us all this joy.
A true leap of faith. A true leap of faith to put something this personal out there.
100%. And look,
Allegedly.
maybe stopping a real life satanic cult. We
Yes.
don't know.
Oh,
That he could have been.
I feel like we skated over. That this is based on a true story.
We love you, Satan.
Is just fucking crazy.
I love it. There's nothing more to say more than thank you, Michael Weber, for recommending this film, bringing it to Portland. You have been an amazing audience. Give it up for Jason Mantzoukas, Jessica St. Clair. I am Paul Scheer. Thank you so much for being here.
Eat shit, Portland. Eat shit.
That's a wrap on our Doppelganger tour. A big thank you to Jessica St. Clair as she helped us retitle the Doppelganger Tour to, yes, the Beefcake Tour. We had such a great time with Jess, and now June will be back full time. But a big thank you to our tour manager, Beth Thomas, and the amazing staff at the Arlene Schnitzer Concert Hall. Now, our t-shirt for this episode is pretty great. It's John De Hart's face on a quarter with the inscription, Satan, allegedly, and the quote, here's a quarter, buy yourself a personality. Just click on the merch link at hdtgm.com and buy this shirt and more. You can even get our official How Did This Get Made hats. It's all at hdtgm.com. Now, we're going to hear your thoughts next week on the Last Looks episode, so give me a call at 619-PAULASK, or just go to our Discord at discord.gg/hdtgm. Now, here's the thing. Jason's going to be back on Last Looks. We're going to get into a lot of fun stuff. I want to let you know, though, if you've not gotten your copy of Joyful Recollections of Trauma, right now it's 50% off at Barnes & Noble, in store and online until September 1st. So here's your chance. No more excuses. Go on and get yourself a copy of Joyful Recollections of Trauma and make sure that you are going to the movies to see June, Diane Raphael, in Weapons and Freakier Friday, as well as the new season of The Great American Baking Show, where she will be performing alongside my fellow Team Sanity member, Casey Wilson. You can watch that on the Roku channel app. Remember, if you listen to us on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, please make sure you are subscribed to our feed and have automatic downloads turned on in the show settings. It helps us, and we appreciate it a lot. And last but not least, I got to thank our entire team for whom the show could not be done without. I am talking about our producers, Scott Sonny and Molly Reynolds, our movie-picking producer, Averill Halley, and our engineer, Casey Holford. That's all I got. I'll see you next week on Last Looks. Bye for now.